Most AI tools that people are using right now, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, everything you type into them is going to a server somewhere. Your meetings, your emails, your ideas, all of it. Now, for a lot of people, that is fine. But there's a great number of tools that do the same job and do it entirely on your device. Nothing leaves, no data sent anywhere. And that's fine. Today, I want to show you two of them. Welcome to the avgtechdad channel. I'm Toby. And let's get into this. The first app is called Meetily. It records, transcribes, summarizes your meetings completely locally. No cloud, no subscription feeding your conversation to some model in a data center somewhere. The second is Cotypist. It predicts your next word as you type in any app. It generates suggestions automatically. Think of it as autocomplete that actually understands your context. Both of these tools run on your machine. Both of them will save you time and neither of them needs to know your business to do it. Now let's get into it. The first one we're going to jump into is Meetily. And now we just need to go to the Meetily website, which is meetily.ai. Now, if you come here, you can see on GitHub, it's open source. It has 11K stars, which is pretty good. #1 privacy first AI meeting assistant. It has 182K users. That's amazing. So the first privacy first AI meeting assistant note taker. Lovely. So you can buy the project. You can support it. It's lovely. The dev has done an amazing work. So we can just look through the website quickly, but you know, this is not why we're here. We're going to jump into the app. So I've been recording secretly with Meetily throughout the intro of this video, and just to show you what it does, let's just open Meetily and you can see everything I have said is being recorded and it's being transcribed in real time as I'm talking to you, and all of this is happening locally on my device. So when you download the Meetily app from the website, you know, if you can see the download button, you click it, you get the app, you install it. Now I think they have versions for Windows, Mac, and the rest. So we can click on download. So we'll just take a look. And yep, so you can see down here, we have for macOS and we have for Windows. So whichever platform you use, you can get the version that is for that specific platform. So now, when you do that, you install, you come to this interface. Okay, so you come to the settings, and the first thing you need to do is just head over to summary, and you can click on auto summary to basically allow the AI to generate a summary just after the meeting stops if you want to do that. I didn't enable this for my personal use case, but if you want to do it, you can do that. Now you see there are some built-in models that it gets to use. When you're setting up the software, it asks you to download one of two models, which is a Gemma 3 1B 1 billion parameter model or the Gemma 3 4 billion parameter model, which I used because I found out that it's the best model for my use case. But if you are really short on memory, maybe you use an 8 GB RAM system or something even lower, then you might want to consider the 1B model. So, but I have some memory, so I think this works for me. So that's why I use the Gemma 3 4B balanced. So once you're done with that, let's head over back to our meeting, which is in progress as we speak, and you can see everything is still being recorded. I'm just going to stop it now, and you can see it's finalizing the transcription, and once it's done, boom, you have all of it. You can see the meeting, all of it with their timestamps and what everything I've said throughout this video. Now from that, you can generate your summaries. It's going to feed it into the Gemma 3 4B model, and it's going to give you a summary. Now, what are the use cases for this? If you are in an office and you have a meeting and you write a lot of meeting notes, you can use this to generate your meeting notes. You can use this as reference to your last meeting, and the use case are just infinite. And the next one we're going to jump into is Cotypist. Now, this is my favorite. I saved the best for last. Now, what this does for you is just auto completion. That is it, simply. Yeah. But the fun part about this is that this auto completion can be anywhere in any app. You're talking about WhatsApp, your messages on your laptop. You're talking about Telegram. You're talking about emails. Anywhere you're writing, you're typing a document, it's going to be there helping you autocomplete. Now, let me show you what you do after you set it up. So as soon as you come to the website, yeah, you can see it just tells you a bunch of stuff, you know, type as fast as you think, and then there's a download button there. Just to quickly mention, this is only for Mac. So what you need to do is just come and you can click on the free download and you put your email address and hit download, and then the download link will be sent to you. And once you have downloaded and installed it, you can open it up by typing it and boom, it's pretty straightforward. You need to just grant permissions to different things: screen recording, your AI models, text suggestions, etc. Once you've done, as you have seen, I've done all of that already. You can go to your general. This is now where you get to set up things like launch and logging. So as soon as your computer comes on, it's already running in the background. Now, if you come over to the AI settings, this is where it gets interesting. So this is where it recommends the best model for your system based on its specifications. Now, for my laptop, this is what it recommends for me. That's the Gemma 4 E2B from Google. It's about 3.2 gigabytes in size, and that roughly translates to how much it will consume in memory. That is your RAM. So you need to be very particular about this. If your system is quite low on RAM, you would consider getting a lower model. Yes, the quality of your output would vary and it might not be as good, but you still get autocomplete anywhere. It recommends you keep your completions length at medium so that it generates 2 to 4 words when you type, so it doesn't get too carried away. And then also you need to remember that the more words it generates, the more it probably will hallucinate or it will just do the wrong thing. So keep it to 2 to 4 words. I found out that works best, so I just followed the recommendation, and that is it. So you can come to personalization. This is where it gets a bit interesting. So you can basically tell it who you are in plain English, your name and all of that kind of stuff, and it would use this to help in its output basically. So when it's writing, it knows your name, so if you need to complete your name, it'll actually auto complete that for you, and other things. You can fill it with as much details as you want to personalize the AI to your writing style or your personality basically. So that's, if you come down to statistics, you get to see how much you have used it. So I used it a lot, so you can see the graph. So I just opened up a blank text editor and watch this now. My name is, so you see that that is absolutely brilliant. So it just suggested all of this from memory and basically the personalization which we spoke about earlier. And now we can just basically look at that. It just suggests stuff for me. So even if I'm a writer now and I'm having writer's block, it could just jumpstart my writing and I know what to write next. Even in terms of my grammars, my punctuation and errors, this helps. So we've had autocomplete on our phones forever, but we never got it on our laptops. So Cotypist is solving this very specific issue. And that is it, guys. So these are the 2 apps that I absolutely use almost every single day for my workflows and the different things I do on my machine here, and these have really been a game changer for myself and my business. So if you like these types of videos, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'm the Average Tech Dad. My name is Toby and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.